Hey, hold on. I'm trying to put the phone in a plant. Yeah. I don't even know what kind of plant it is. I don't know if anyone's out there. So you're gonna hear cars going by because I'm in New York and I'm on Long Island. Just got home from a huge deal meeting and a busy day, and I'm starving because I didn't eat all day. So I want to show y'all. Oh, did I get my knife? I don't think I got my knife. That's all right. We're just gonna fold the bread. So I had, you hear that? That's Long Island life. You hear it? Landscapers, building, traffic, 2 a.m. music blasting by in a car, people going to Lido Beach and Jones Beach. It's the best. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know. I love the country. I love Connecticut. I love the animals and the beauty and the trees and all the nature, but it just feels so good to be home. So I'm starving and I'm gonna make a sandwich. This is what I had left. Like literally just walked in. Sorry about the landscapers, but hey, it's real. It's live, baby. I had one piece of bread, so I toasted it. It's oat bread. And then I had literally a half of a chicken breast from a rotisserie chicken, some lettuce and tomato. So, yep, sliced it all up. I'm gonna just like make a sandwich. Yeah. So anyway, I was like so sick for oh my gosh, the last week and a half. Today's the first day I can like actually speak without coughing. It's terrible. Not used to that. Totally not used to that. So far I got my turkey. Salt, not too much salt. Not too much pepper. Honestly, I would like some cayenne on this because I like things spicy, but I don't feel like getting up and getting it. So I came home and I figured let me make a sandwich, half a sandwich, and then rest because tomorrow I have another big day. So yeah, tomatoes. You know what? I always put salt on my tomatoes. I don't know if you all do that too. When I was a kid, we used to go across the street to the neighbors and they always had a garden. And my Uncle Ernie always had a garden. So we used to pick the tomatoes like right off the vine. We didn't need salt back then. But the neighbors across the street, they used to put salt on their tomatoes. That's where I learned it from. It does make them taste better. If you don't get like good tomatoes, I go to Trader Joe's. I don't know, I'm like partial to that. Stop and Shop has really good ones. But Uncle Ernie like had heirloom ones. So you didn't really need the salt. Anyway, a little bit of pepper. Can't be too spicy. And that's it. I don't have a knife, so I'm just gonna break my bread. Right? Remember that old saying? Like the people you break bread with. The people you break bread with. Would you break bread with your enemies? Never. Ever. That's like, y'all know what that means. If you're Italian. Never freaking gonna happen. There's so many people, sadly. Oh my gosh, if I think of life and I think of I started working at 15 and all the families and people that I've like come in and out of my life, most, thank God, are still in my life. But it's just like some people just come in for a moment or to use you, abuse you, whatever. And I'm not even talking about like relationships. I'm talking about just like people in general. And sadly, if you come from something abusive or dysfunctional like I did, it's like we're prime target. It's like, you can use and abuse me. Red flag. Here you go. Actually, green flag, right? Like, I'm a fool. I don't mean to like, we're not fools, but I personally felt like I had a target on my head. And it's up until recently that I realized this. So instead of getting like angry or pissed off or disgusted with myself as I usually would, and don't get me wrong, I have my moments, I'm trying to like take every backslide and like understand it better, because this is part of it. This is what we all go through. This is the stuff that people don't talk about. We go through this. If you've been grew up in a dysfunctional family, or went through dysfunction or were abused and got out of it, you're the bad guy. We're the bad guy. We're the outcast, the black sheep. And it hurts, man. And it sinks us even like lower into ourselves. They break us, but we ultimately destroy ourselves if we're not careful. So I'm here to tell you, because I'm going through this like in real time, my real life, this is what I'm living, and I've lived since I've actually been on social media, is, you know, I pretended everything was okay at first and all that, and, you know, Mary Poppins and Susie Homemaker, and then it was like the breakdown, and then the rise, and then the breakdown, the rise, the breakdown, and it just goes back and forth. Then the acting out, then the backlash, then, oh my gosh. And what happens is when we start to heal, the people that have hurt us in the past don't like that. Or the people that are trying to control the narrative, and the people that are trying to take our story and spin it or use it or hurt someone else with it, or there's so many things going on. But I'm here to tell you that we are in control ultimately, and no one can take us from us. Nope. Can't happen. Like, we always have the choice, and we always did. But sadly, we didn't know we always had that choice to be ourselves, stand up for ourselves, because we were the peacemakers. We were the people pleasers. We were the ones that had to walk on eggshells and make everything in the house better as kids, as teenagers, as adults, and then we have our kids, and then we have grandchildren. Some of you may not. Friendships, work relationships, and we just snowball into this big hot mess that I truly have been, and just snowballing out of it, still working my way like avalanche. Like I'm buried under, and I got up a little bit. I see the sun, and then I see the light. And then I dig this side, and the whole thing falls down on me again. I don't know if you can relate, but if you can, know you're not alone, because it's an uphill climb, and baby, we're never going to give up. Like, don't get me wrong. I've had my moments, and I've wanted to, like, so bad. Just like, I can't take it anymore. God has kept me here. I don't know why. I used to get mad because it hurt so bad to be here. But then I realized I'm still here, and there's a purpose for me. So as I'm watching the mailman in New York, we have mailmen that come up to the door and they put the mail in the mailbox. Old school. I don't know if you're from Long Island, but this is what they used to do in New York. And also something else I love is we have like real live garbage men. They come in the old school truck, and you put your pails out. They don't pick them up with no. They come and they get off the freaking truck, and they throw your garbage in the back, and they whistle and they call each other, and it's like old. It's so awesome. I love it. And we also still have Mr. Frosty. Yeah. So we have real ice cream. It's really cool. Concerts are like all coming up. I know I'm rambling, carrying on, but anyway, I'm glad I got to share my snack with you. My leftover rotisserie chicken, 1 slice of bread, some leftover, actually it wasn't leftover, we have a whole thing of it, of lettuce, and the tomatoes all wrinkly. Can you see the wrinkles on the tomato? Yeah, but you know what? It's not like mushy wrinkly, it's just wrinkly. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat my sandwich, and I'm gonna start coughing again. As I said earlier, I was so sick for so long. So, finally getting out of it. Just know, whatever we're all going through, we're in it together. I'm just happy to be home. Happy to be home. So, I hope you're having a good day. And, yeah, I'll talk to you later.